The Bears are going to win a division at some point in the next few years. Because I know it's just the Bengals, and I've been the first one to tell you when he hasn't played as well as you wanted him to play, or when he hasn't been as quickly the guy that you thought he would be. But like Caleb's good, man. He's a stud. Okay, so I look at like that division, and I understand Jared Goff's really accomplished, Jordan Love's really talented, JJ McCarthy's young, and like. But there's no reason, if you're a Bears fan, like you might actually answer the question, who would you start a franchise with right now? And you might say Caleb Williams without being a homer. Like he has a lot of upside. And if you look at the jump, but Ben Johnson, you mentioned the creativity. There was a play where Cole Kmet comes under center and takes a snap, throws it to Caleb Williams. He throws it back to Cole Kmet, and Cole Kmet throws a crosser. He hits a crosser. That guy played quarterback at some point.
Lefty dart.
I'm being careful about this. I'm not saying he's better than Jared Goff. But we do this thing where, like, if the guy's not there yet, that's who he is. I think he's going to keep getting better. I think Caleb Williams is going to keep getting better. I am the one that said pump the brakes last year. They're not going to win 10 fucking games the first year. This kid is talented as he was in college and not playing on time. Like, he's not going to all of a sudden play on time, especially in that offense. Shane fucking Waldron, okay? And play with all that dysfunction, the end of game antics in Detroit where they fucking blow the whole game. It's obvious that was the tip of the iceberg. It was a bad situation. This year, the situation's improved. This team just needs to work on the roster now and on parallel tracks, just continue to improve the quarterback. At some point soon, the Bears will win a division in that division. And that's not to say Detroit doesn't have control of it or Green Bay isn't the best roster right now. But if you're a Bears fan, like at some point, you're going to be happy. And you're probably already happy because this beats the fuck out of everything else you've been looking at the last 15 years at quarterback. And the Jay Cutler era was fun, right?
Yeah, well,
but you'd be lying to yourself. You're not telling me this guy's got he has some ability that maybe you haven't seen under center in Chicago in a long time.
Well, and he makes those plays when shit gets weird. Everything pops out, and he's running for his life, and he tosses a 90-mile-an-hour fastball along the sideline
going
from
the
15 yards.
way.
Yeah.
But then when you want him to make an easy ass check down,
he's got to get more consistent.
The hospital,
he's got to get more
ball
consistent.
To Kmet is crazy. Just like it's a regular pass that ends up into a hospital ball just because you can't just place it like gently where you need to versus having your guy have to jump up and suscept himself to the type of.
I don't know. I just you know who sprays some throws sometimes? Mahomes sprays some throws sometimes. Like there's guys that miss, but what they pay you for is the plays that nobody else can make.
Yep.
And so like I'd rather have the guy with the upside that I'm like, man, he can make some plays that nobody else can make. We got to fix the fixable stuff. And
I was going to say, on top of all this stuff with the quarterback improving, this run game is top 5 in efficiency in the whole league. Like they've that aspect of the Ben Johnson vision has really taken shape too.
Yes.
And only midway through
the
first season there. So it's going to keep ascending for sure.
And I mean, yesterday you saw though the one thing they can do a little bit better at is find their number one wide receiver. They need to keep attacking the one because when they didn't do very well. Caleb Williams, their number one wide receiver, only had a touchdown and 2 receptions and 18 yards. But they find him more. It's
yeah, Caleb Williams.
One wide out.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm just his laugh. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, because I told him earlier, and he was like, "Oh, I get it. It's a joke."
Yeah.
He was waiting for.
He was looking at me like, "Gotcha." I'm like, "What?" Nah. So I mean, right now they're not a team I see making a deep run, but like they're building something.